Hey girls. Okay, so I wanted to talk to you guys about something very important in this business and something I've been spending about an hour or so on today, and that is follow-up. So I know so many of you are new. You may have started last month or the month before, and we had a really rockin' September. So you guys had a ton of orders, which means you have a ton of people to follow up with. And so what I want to stress here is how important it is to follow up with every single person that is ordered through your site. Whether you've done it on the go or you've done it or they've ordered through one of the parties or their neighbor or whatever. Follow up with every single person. You know, it's really great customer service. And think about when you buy something at Nordstrom's or something and they call you the week later or a couple weeks later and ask you how you're liking your purchase. You really enjoy that conversation, don't you? They're really nice, they're friendly, and it's not a bad phone call, and everyone enjoys being checked up on. So same thing with this. So the key in following up is, making sure you're speaking to everyone, you're giving that personal touch, and it's also what you say. So here's the thing, here's what I do. So I go through each month, every week I will go and do some follow-up, and it might be, 5 people, it could be 10 people, it could be 15 people. So, and sometimes in every given week I'm following up again. So this is what I do. Here's kind of the system. So after a party has ended, I go into my orders and I look at the party and, those people's orders. I click on the order number to see if in the tracking number to see if it's shipped. So if it's shipped, I give it a couple days after they've gotten it to see if they try it. And I'll write everybody's name down and I'll say like when they got it so I know when I can follow up. Or I'll just wait a couple more days and follow up with the majority of them. So when I go to follow up, I either use their email or their Facebook message. And the easiest way to do that, since you're likely not going to be friends with all of them, is to go into the party and where you've thanked them and tagged them in that party, you just kind of, put the cursor over their name where you've tagged them and it'll say either add as friend or message. And I hit that message box. Now some people might have their settings set up to where you can't message them unless you're their friend. So then you can go back and you can email them if that's the case. But I just send them a message real quick and I say, hey Lisa, I just wanted to check in with you. Thank you so much for ordering on Christie's Lash Bash. I just wanted to make sure that you are liking your mascara. Let me know if you have any questions at all, and I'm anxious to hear what you think. Leave it at that. I make it really short and sweet. I don't go into a lot of detail, and I make sure to kind of leave it on a question, so to speak. Like, you could put at the end, what do you think? End it. Or, like I said, anxious to hear what you think, so they know that I'm eager to get their response. So then I wait, and maybe I'll wait a week or so. But 9 times out of 10, I get about 40 to 50% respond back to me. So whenever they say that they really like it, which I've only had one person return the mascara in all these almost 9 months, so most of them respond back saying they like it or they have some sort of question. So when they respond back and say they like it, I say, great, I am so happy you love it. Isn't it the greatest? I love it so much. I'm having such a blast sharing this with everybody that I know. Online or whatever. And, I think you'd have a lot of fun doing this too. It's something that you've, ever thought about doing. Do you need any extra money for the holidays? What do you think? And I leave it at that. And the reason why I ask about the opportunity before I ask about a party is because statistics show that women really cannot say no twice. So when you ask about the opportunity first and maybe they say no, you can be like, you know what? No big deal, that's fine. Let's at least get you another free mascara by sharing this with some of your friends. Don't you think that would be fun? And I'm like, oh, yeah, I can do that. That's super easy. It's simple. Christy did it. I can do that. And then while they're having their party and they're doing great and they're selling everything and they're selling to all of their friends, you can be like, you know what? I'm making money on your friends right now, but you could be making money on your friends. What do you think? Do you want to try this out? What's the harm? You try it out, you like it, great, you keep going. If you don't, no big deal. You've made some money and you've gotten some free product. What do you think? So right there, I have talked to someone who just purchased the mascara. I asked her about the opportunity and she said no. I didn't take that personally and I did not let that get me down. And then I got her to do a party and I ended up getting her as a presenter. So understanding some of those little tricks, and sometimes you just got to get people over a hump. Some people just, are not sure about things and they don't like to jump on really quick. And they may not be as eager and excited about this product just like you were. So you have to understand there's different types of people. But you can get them there if you just work with it and don't take no as like a definite blanket no. Because everybody has been said no to. Everybody who is successful has been said no to millions of times. So turn that no into a yes by doing it that way. I just, messaged somebody and asked them how they liked the mascara. They responded back saying they liked it. They were having some flaking problems. She told me she was a stay-at-home mom and never really got time to wear the mascara. And I told her how to fix her problem, and then I, came back. I'm like, you know what? You're a stay-at-home mom just like me. I have been having so much fun doing this. Do you need any extra money for the holidays? Like, are you looking for something fun to do? Because I've been having a blast, and I think you could too. What do you think? Something you might be interested in? Left it at that. I'm right now waiting to hear back from her, but I literally just sent her that message. So, always take those opportunities to do that, and every single person you follow up with, and I guarantee you will see results. Do not let someone fall through the cracks, because I will tell you, somebody messaged me the other day and I didn't see the message. Make sure to look in your other folder section of your Facebook messages, because if girls are not your friends and they're messaging you, that's where it's going to be. And I got so busy last week with all the craziness that I didn't see this girl's message, and she was asking to have a little email party. And when I messaged her, she said, I went and found somebody else. So it happens, girls. You need to follow up and your business will soar. This is exactly how I got almost every single one of the presenters on this team. And it's almost exactly how I got every single party, except for my first couple parties. You have to follow up. You have to ask. People are not going to come to you and say, I want to be a party or do a party. And most people are not going to come to you and say, I want to be a presenter. It does happen, but it's not all the time. And it's not going to build your business the way you want to or as fast as you want to. So go and do some follow-up. I know you girls have people to follow up with, so spend some time to do that. Put it into your weekly schedule. Spend, a couple hours every other day or whatever it might be, or just one day a week in doing it. Fit it into your schedule, but make sure you do it. And make sure you're giving that great customer service to all of your customers out there. And I guarantee you will see some results. All right, let me know how it goes. I'm anxious to hear. Talk to you girls soon. Bye.